Hello, it is I. It is me. I have returned once again. Ha ha ha. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Seb. Hello, William. So, hold on. Let's do a little a mini intro, I guess, to talk about this. No. Let's play some FF7 music, shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Where is it? Where is the music of the gods? How is everybody doing? Has everyone already watched this? Huh? Am I the only one who hasn't watched this yet? What's a good song to play here? Maybe the main theme is a good song. Here. Or a version of it, at least. Okay. So, as all of you may or may not know, FF7's 25th anniversary happened on June 16th. They had an event. It is now June 23rd, so it's been a couple days, actually like a week or so, more or less. Actually, it has been a week. Exactly. And I was planning on watching it, but I ended up not watching it. Why? I don't really know. I don't really have a good answer for that. But that doesn't matter now. What matters now is that we're here, right? So, I will give an idea of what I know. I've heard of some things, not really specifically what happened here, and I haven't watched it, so either way it'll be a first time watching. I did see first Remake Integrate is on Steam now. The reason I know that is because if you click on Steam, it shows up on like the front page of the store. So there's that. The second thing is I'm pretty sure something's happening with Crisis Core. I know there was, what is this? I know there was rumors with that. Where is it? Hey, Endwalker. Oh, look. It's on sale on Steam. I don't have the Steam version, so I can't get this. I still need to play this. Where is it, though? I could just search it if I wanted. I guess there's something happening, so it's not going to be on the front page anymore, huh? Well, either way. It was there. So, yeah. First thing was Remake on Steam, which is pretty cool. Although I bought it on the Epic Game Store, which stinks. I should have just waited. Oh well. Life goes on. The second thing is Crisis Core. Something's happening apparently. And the third thing is I'm pretty sure finally after years of waiting, part 2 news, I think, and a trailer is going to, or it had been shown here. I just hadn't watched it. So I guess that's enough of a mini intro just to get acquainted again. But let's watch, shall we? Tell me how the sound is, if it's good or not as it goes. But finally, the day I've been waiting for, but for some reason postponed for a week, is here. There it is. The iconic opening. I think it's a little loud, right? How is this? Yeah, Steam. There's Advent Children. Before Crisis. The game, like, literally no one has played. At least they put it, huh? It'd be I guess it would be rude to not put it, huh? Crisis Core. The game that should not be played on hard mode, in my opinion. But maybe it's because I was playing it wrong. Dirge of Cerberus. The super edgy game. Sounds good. Should be okay. That's a good logo, by the way. Look at that. 25th anniversary. Which one had the Y song? Crisis Core had Y. It was at the end. When the event that should not be named. I could technically spoil it because we played it on stream here. But I'm not gonna spoil it anyways. Although, if you played the original game, you know what happens. This is probably the Steam announcement, right? I assume this is the Steam announcement. What the? I should play this game again. Do I do a replay through? Maybe as we get closer to part 2. Weren't you a former speedrunner? Yeah, but I kind of stopped. I did like one run and I stopped. Yeah, I need to do a Steam playthrough. We have to see if there's any bugs. This game is so good. I forgot how good it was. I haven't touched the game in a long time. Intergrade. Steam, right? This is the Steam announcement. This video is only 15 minutes, by the way. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it came out 6 days ago. No way. It's the legend. Thank you, Kitase.
この放送では FF7 に関連した様々な情報をお届けしていきます。
はい。
短い時間ではありますが、皆様にお伝えしたい
Is there subtitles?
たくさんありますので、ぜひ最後までお付き合いください。
I understood it though. This is for the viewers.
ファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードの Steam 版の配信決定のお知らせでした。Steam ユーザーの皆さん、お待たせいたしました。ついに
I unironically understood.
プレイステーション4版ファイナルファンタジー7リメイクはおかげさまで皆様に大変高い評価をいただきました。昨年はプレイステーション5版、そして PC 向けにはファイナルファンタジー7リメイク
You can tell us the subtitles are lying. I think if the official YouTube is going to put the subtitles on, I think it's not lying.
さらに多くのプレイヤーの皆さんに楽しんでいただきたいと考えております。
Come on, bring on part 2, baby.
ファイナルファンタジー7リメイク
Steam Deck.
グレードはすでに一部地域で発売
I wonder how that runs.
Steam Deck にも対応いたします。
That'd be kind of fun though, so you can play remake on the go.
場所を選ばず気軽に本作をお楽しみいただけます。さて、続いて
You are Seb.
FF7 25周年に関連した
Okay,
情報を
okay.
ご覧ください。
Let's get into good stuff. Let's get into the good stuff. Come on, baby. Merch! The remake's not even good. Okay. That's an opinion. And that's the wrong opinion, sorry. Just kidding. I mean, there's parts of it that are a little iffy, you know? But I mean, overall, I think it's good. It's something to stream. I mean, it's one way of looking at it, I suppose. You're waiting for your Stream Deck. It's supposed to ship next month? Ooh. If you end up getting a remake on Steam, tell me how it runs. Oh, look, you can get a ring. Imagine proposing with this ring. Instant yes. Don't even have to ask the question. They see the Shinra logo on the ring? Yes. Instant. So there's a vinyl, that's cool. Alright, let's see what news we got here.
FF7 25周年ファンの皆様と楽しめるよう様々な試みを準備しております。楽しみにお待ちください。
I'm looking very forward
それ
to
で
it.
は FF7 モバイル
Oh no, the mobile games.
続けてご覧ください。
At least we get the mobile games out of the way first, right? That's fine. First Soldier. Oh wait, Ever Crisis is a thing, right? Maybe they'll talk about Ever Crisis. First Soldier, I don't know. I mean, I don't really care about this that much. Season 3! Midgard Plateside. Nice. Look at those graphics. New weapon, Serpent Launcher. Materia, water. Machinist style. At least the music's good as always. Ba-da-dum, bam, 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 bam. If they release this on PC, I would consider playing it. Just because it's Final Fantasy. But I don't want to play it on my phone. Explosion! Emulator? I don't think it works on emulator. I tried it. But maybe that's whenever. Vito! What's up? Let me spell it for you. Here we go. They reveal the following. Final Fantasy VII. Oh, here's Ever Crisis. It's Angeal. Zach, embrace your dreams. Don't you remember me? Yeah, I remember. Hey, Crisis Core. Whap, pow, bam. Take that, bad guy. Sexy Hojo spinoff. Final Fantasy Redacted. Damn it, you're not the only hero. That's all, folks. What is this, Porky the Pig? That's all, folks. Hey, look, it's this looks pretty cool though, honestly. Sexy Hojo dating simulator. Honestly, I would play that. I would honestly play a Sexy Hojo dating simulator. It's kind of interesting how outside of battle it's the chibi, and then in battle, look, you can play as Zack. Oh wait, that's Crisis Core. That's why. It's kind of interesting that it's like this, but it's pretty much chibi Final Fantasy VII. Why does he have a katana? That's kind of cool though. Tifa's outfit looks pretty cool there. Aerith's outfit looks good there too. The dating sim has to happen. They're sitting on a pile of money, yeah. Nibelheim! Oh. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. The Mako reactor at Nibelheim. Lazard! Soldier first class, Genesis. A month ago he went missing during a mission in Wutai. My mother's name was Genova. She died after she gave birth. Her name, your name, mother's name was, what is it, Lucretia or whatever? Was I created this way too? Am I the same as these monsters? Out of my way, I'm going to see my mother. Is he gonna fly? Ah. This sword, Sephiroth did this, didn't he? Tifa needs to say more. True. True, true. Very true. It's cool to have the original without Barrett getting stabbed. Yeah, I suppose. Oh my gosh, he has short hair! Why does he have short hair? Wait, I need to go back really quick. What the heck was that? Oh, it's young Sephiroth? I suppose. Young Sephiroth do be looking good though. Alternate reality scanning. Closed beta test in 2022. That's this year. I want to join the closed beta. Kadaj? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? It'd be kind of cool, I guess, to see more a connection between the compilation. I want to be delighted. Very nice. Part 2? Question mark? Crisis Core? Remake? Question mark? It's Crisis Core!
Boy, oh boy.
Oh gosh.
The price of freedom is steep.
The price of freedom is steep. His legacy gave life to Final Fantasy VII. True. Real and true.
Zach speaking.
Making progress, Zach.
Angeal. I can cut loose, right?
So is this a okay? So this is a full remake, huh? Interesting.
Soldier first class, Genesis. A month ago, he went missing during a mission in Wutai.
You know, I've never actually seen you use that.
The graphics
Don't
look
you think it's sort of a waste?
a little.
Use brings about wear,
You can
tear,
tell.
and rust, and that's a real waste.
How do I put this? Yeah, Ever Crisis has everything from the compilation, which is cool, because you can finally play Before Crisis, which most people haven't played, I think.
Project G gave birth
Project
to the
G.
man we know as Genesis.
He's a straight up G.
Project G.
Project Genesis.
Thanks,
Settle
Sephiroth.
down,
There he is!
puppy. What do you know?
Recite Loveless now. Now. Recite Loveless now. I should not have played this game in hard mode, by the way. Every time a Crisis Core comes up, I'm gonna point that out. I should not have played this game in hard mode.
Hello.
Eric!
Heaven?
Not quite. It's a church.
It looks really good,
By the way, what is your dream?
especially compared with the original
Become
Crisis
first?
Core.
Is it?
To be a
No.
hero.
To become a hero.
See?
Ah, good. Unattainable dreams are the best kind.
Embrace your dreams.
AMD, what's up?
Whatever happens,
Protect your honor.
protect your honor.
As soldier.
As soldier!
Yeah, they did show Genesis twice. Reunion! It's a reunion. So where is this releasing? This winter. Oh, nice. Wait. PS5, nice. PS4. Okay. Oh, it's on Steam too. Okay. Not bad, not bad. It says this winter. That's pretty nice. As soldier.
さて次の映像が最後の情報で
Is
す
this part 2?
それではどうぞご覧ください
Wow, he didn't even give the intro. He's like, it's the video speaks for itself. Oh,
What we've done, that's set in stone. The past is forever. But the future,
This is
even if it has
Aerith
been,
is speaking?
can be changed. So focus on the future, not the past.
nice meteor. What will become of the planet?
He wants to
Ooh!
finish what he started.
Where are we? Oh,
He wants
the
to reclaim
Nibelheim?
his birthright and rule over the planet with Genova at his side.
Look at them. What is Sephiroth's endgame? Who knows?
I saw you lying there. I figured it was too
Do we get to
late.
play as Sephiroth, do you think?
Wait, what are you implying?
Tifa!
That I died? That I'm some kind of imposter?
Imposter! Tifa is sus? What is fact and what is fiction? We're gonna rewatch
You
this
were here with
a
me
couple times at the very
5 years
least.
ago.
Zach!
Where are you? What happened to you?
So he remembers Zach here, huh?
I'm trying so hard to find you.
Sorry. Feel like I failed you.
So is Zach really, is Zach back? I mean, not back. Is he like not dead? Ooh, Rebirth. That's a cool name. It's got a little red hue to it. Next winter, okay. That's better than I was expecting because what's it called? I'll talk about it after.
ファイナルファンタジー7
Nice.
リメイクプロジェクトの第2作目に
Nice.
あたる
We're gonna watch that a bunch of
ファイナルファンタ
times.
ジー7リバースを発表させていただきました
It's
現
been
在チーム一丸となって
a long
鋭意制
time
作中
coming.
ですそしてリメイクプロジェクトの
how is it gonna run on the
発
Switch?
表
Who
時から
knows?
複数作にわたって展開することをお伝えしておりましたが
I wonder how many parts.
ファイナルファンタジー7
Oh!
リメイク
3
ファイナルファン
parts.
タジー7リバース
They said it's
そ
official.
して
3
その
parts.
先のもう一作の全
Ooh.
3部作で完結
That's
する
actually
こと
big
を
news.
お知ら
This.
せいたします
So it's 3 parts. So 3
まずは
like 3
ファイナルファンタジ
discs.
ー7リバース
Like the
を
original.
楽しみにしていただきぜひ本プロジェクトの完結までお付き合いいただければと思います
Don't worry, I will be waiting
25
forever.
周年もそれ以降も皆様にお楽しみいただけるよう
Very
チーム一
excited.
同
Thank you.
尽力してまい
Thank you,
ります
Final Fantasy VII Remake
本日
team
はお付き合いい
and
ただきまして
all
あ
of
り
the
がとう
Final
ございまし
Fantasy
た
VII team. Don't worry, they'll postpone it to 2024, okay. Honestly, if they have to, I mean, yeah, the new trilogy. Alright, now it's time to actually talk about it and look at it all again. Now, I mean, let's see what we... Steam, we don't care about. That's explanatory. No one cares about First Soldier that much. This one kind of looks interesting. So this one, the thing that's good about this is that it's, from what I have heard, it's gonna be a 1-to-1. Wait, why was Shinra there? Wait, as I said, it's a 1-to-1. Why is President Shinra here? Okay, never mind. Forget about what I said. It's not 1-to-1 anymore. We don't care about Steam. Okay. I think it's supposed to be more or less. I think it's just more or less the original story, because remake is kind of a little different. That's already an objective truth. But I think, from what I know, this is supposed to be as close to 1-to-1 as possible. Not as possible, but like pretty good. So the good part about this is that you can play before Crisis now. I don't know if you can even play it now, like officially. Maybe if you have a really old phone that has it downloaded still, but who has that, right? And also what's kind of cool is, well, actually what's interesting is, I remember in the first trailer this came out in, Aerith was, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Aerith was fighting Guard Scorpion in also, why are we in a castle? Where is this? Why are we in a castle? Where are we? What is this place? I could be not remembering something from the original. What boss were they fighting? Who is this? Radhara Wu. I don't remember this enemy. It has been a while since I played the original FF7, so I'm not going to claim that for 100% that this is not in the original, but I don't remember that. Oh yeah, the other thing I was gonna say, I think Advent Children is also getting turned into it's being adapted here as well, so you're gonna be able to play Advent Children, which is kind of cool, I suppose. What else is there? This is a phone game, so. Oh yeah, also I'm pretty sure they said it's just gonna come out in like chapter format, kind of. I don't know exactly how it's gonna work. They're probably gonna say it as the closer it gets to release. They said closed beta comes out winter. Where is it? Yeah. Also, this thing is kind of interesting. The young Sephiroth, because I don't think we've ever seen that before in the compilation. The youngest we've seen him was what? Crisis Core? Did we see him? I don't think we saw him in Before Crisis. I think Crisis Core was the earliest we see Sephiroth. And he still already has the long hair, so it's interesting what will happen with that. Now, sorry to interrupt. This is the big Crisis Core. This one's also pretty cool. For being honest,
Freedom is steep.
the price of freedom is steep. Let's.
Jack speaking.
The graphics is nice. I wonder if they're gonna update the
I can cut loose, right?
battle mechanics,
It's showtime.
because I mean it kind of looks like it's more or less the same. Maybe there's gonna be small tweaks here and there.
A month ago, he
but
went missing.
we'll
during a
only
mission in
be able
winter.
to know when we actually play it,
I've never
right? So,
actually seen you use that.
but you can see the UI is all updated.
Use brings about wear, tear, and rust, and that's a real waste.
Are these the same voice lines? I don't really know. Yeah, the UI is updated here. They still have the DMW, the gambling system. But it looks like it's more or less it's just a remake. Not remake, remaster. Which is nice.
Project G gave birth. Project.
Yeah, more or less. That's all I wanted to say about that. There's nothing really different about this other than, yeah, what I said, UI and graphics. What if they end it differently because of what's happening in Remake? That'd be kind of funny, honestly. Instead of him getting blasted. He does it? So they have a different ending.
By the way,
I mean, it's called Reunion, right?
to become
So
first.
it'd be kind of
No. To
a
become
little
hero.
twist, huh?
Ah, good. Unattainable dreams are the best kind.
As you hear Y playing,
Embrace your dreams.
he doesn't get blasted.
Whatever happens, protect your honor.
Yeah, I think this is more or less the same.
Soldier,
Soldier,
come and get it.
come and get it. Yeah, it comes out winter, which is pretty nice. Okay, now this is the big bazooka,
Even if
the
it
main
has
event.
been written.
Let's start from the beginning.
What we've done, that's
This
set
is
in
the big
stone.
one.
The past is forever. But the future, even if it has been written, can be changed. So focus on the future, not the past.
So I feel like this is kind of
It's on the future, not the past.
obviously they're out talking the way part 1 ends, where you defeat the time ghosts. It's obviously hinting towards changing the future, changing destiny, changing how the original game was. It's pretty much fact at this point. So I wonder. So here, I'm assuming we're in Mount Nebel, because Sephiroth is here.
He wants
This
to
is
finish
the
what he started.
Nibelheim flashback.
He wants to reclaim his birthright.
So the UI here, I'm looking at everything. So obviously Sephiroth's here. He's your boy here. This seems like a forced walking area.
And rule over the planet.
So
with
unfortunately,
Jenova at his side.
it looks like we have forced walking sections still in the game. Look how far it is, 1,000 meters, and you still have to force walk. Wait, I want to see those.
And
It's
rule
probably
over
just
the
Jenova,
planet
but
with Jenova at his side.
bam, bam, bam. Nice eye, nice. Yeah, it's just the Jenova. Hi, Sephiroth. Hello, Sephiroth. Sephiroth's endgame. Who knows? Who knows anymore?
Lying there.
Okay, so we're still just
I
walking
figured it
here.
was too late.
Yeah, the conversation is when they're in calm in the inn, where Cloud is he's talking about the calm flashback with Tifa, who is also there.
Wait, what are you implying? That I died? That I'm some kind of imposter?
Imposter. Also, wait, there was an animation
What are
here.
you implying?
Look at his
That
little
I
jumping
died?
over
That
the
I'm
rock
some
animation.
Kind of imposter?
Yeah, I remember in the original, they were talking about Cloud was mostly talking about it, and then Tifa was like, huh? Did that really happen? Wait, what? She was all confused, basically. So it'll be interesting to see how they show that. If they throw some foreshadowing there more. Considering most people know the truth about Nibelheim incident. There's Aerith again in the famous scene at the end of Disc 1 that shall not be named.
You were
And the white materia, yeah. The white materia is an important part of that as well.
here with me 5 years ago.
Is the truth that Aerith did not cause the incident. They're hyping it up so hard. Yeah, because what's it called? The reason they're hyping it up so hard is because of how they're setting up the idea that the future can be changed, and how the original story is not going to be probably what's not going to happen. So they're going to hype it. If Tifa dies, Tifa's not gonna die. No, I will ban you. If Tifa dies, honestly, I'm pretty sure there would be more hate than anything. Probably the internet would explode. All computers will shut down. Square Enix's stock will go to zero. They'll go bankrupt if they make Tifa die. If Aerith joins Shinra, none of this will happen. Okay, dude. No, Tifa is not dead. The internet actually would break if Tifa died. So here we see a white feather, which usually the white one usually symbolizes Angeal, where the black one is Sephiroth. That's common FF7 knowledge. That's FF7 101 right there. Only one disc in the whole world has it. Square should make one disc. A specialty for dice ending. What is this? What is this? What is this? A dating simulator? You have different endings for each girl. This is FF7 is not a dating simulator. Contrary to what a certain corner of the FF7 fandom thinks, FF7 is not a dating simulator. But no, Tifa will not die. Why is there a love point system in the game? That is not the main point of the game, though. That's not the point of the game, though. It's true that it's in the game. It's a part of the game's mechanic. But it's not a... It's obviously not a dating simulator. The FF7's a soap opera, I like that. FF7 should have an anime, honestly. They had the, what was it called? They had one about Crisis Core a little bit. Kind of. They should make an anime. That'd be cool. Tifa will not definitely die, Vito. Be quiet. You're going to speak it into existence. If Tifa dies, Vito, listen, you will get banned for 7 days for FF7. It is not a dating simulator game, though. No one who asks for a dating simulator, hey, I'm looking for a dating simulator game. No one says, hey, try FF7. maybe they should make a FF7 dating simulator, honestly, just so that people will stop fighting over who's the best girl, and they can just choose who they want to be with. Kill Tifa, destroy the world. Just want to watch the world burn. Yeah, if Tifa dies, I'm pretty sure FF7's universe just blows up. If Tifa dies, that's the worst ending. They'll tell you to try Persona. Honestly, they would. Sexy Hoja dates. I have Persona 5. I got it like 2 years ago, but I haven't played it. Maybe I should play it one of these days. Famous words from me once again. I should play that game. Best girl Hojo. Listen, Hojo. Well, I was gonna say Hojo should be the one to die, but I mean, spoilers. He does. At the end of disc 2.
Where are you?
All right, let's check out more stuff.
What happened to you?
I'm trying so hard to find you.
Sorry.
So yeah,
I feel
Zach.
like I failed you.
Everyone obviously has been talking about this since the end of remake. Not even Intergrade. The end of the ending cutscene after the intermission part, the part where Zack is coming back alive. Hojo, doesn't he transcend into a being greater than what you can fathom? Yeah, but then you kill him. You kill him in that greater being, which is why he's not best girl, because best girl doesn't die. Wait, those words I just said could start a whole... Well, actually, it has... There is already a war, so never mind. No, don't change your name to Tifa shall die. How can you kill what's already dead? Okay. That's enough. Oh yeah, this is Midgar, obviously. The plate's being built still. Yeah, because this was what? Yeah. That's just how it is. Okay, yeah. That's pretty cool, though. Oh yeah, and the last there's two last big things. There's 3 parts. So the first one ended in Midgar, which, if you remember, in the original, takes probably around 6 hours, the first 6 hours of the game to beat. So it's like the very beginning of the game. And they use the whole disc for that. So the question that remains to be answered is where parts 2 and 3 where part 2 will end and where part 3 will pick up, pretty much. Marl technically dies for like 5 minutes. Marl? I mean, I guess. I suppose. She is not best girl. She is far from best girl. But yeah, the big question is, where is this going to end? Now, disc 2 of the original ends at the end of the return to Midgar, where you defeat good old Hojo. Good old Hojo. Part 2 is confirmed to not be open world. I mean, I suppose. I don't think it was ever going to be open. Actually, we don't know. It's not confirmed. We don't know yet how we got the comm. But maybe the game will just start off with the comm flashback, honestly. part 3 of Revival. Yeah, where everything revives, honestly. I hope that happens. People are going to be so mad if that happens. I imagine they'll go out to when you go back to Midgar. And we'll probably stop before that. You think it'll stop before the return to Midgar? There's a lot to cover, because here's a good way of seeing how much stuff happens in FF7. FF7 map. This is how I look at it. Why does this look like a map of the world? Let's just look at this. Open. Here. Maybe we'll stop at the gold sauce. Yeah, because the problem with the, what's it called? Something? Rebirth. The problem is this ends so early in the game, and there's only 2 discs left. So from where we end, Midgar, we have to go first to Calm, then presumably, I wonder if it's open world. If it's open world, we go to the Chocobo farm, we get Chocobo, we cross the marsh. I wonder if Midgar Zolem's gonna be a boss. If I was in the party, I would leave the party when we hit Costa del Sol. Honestly. That's gonna be a big part of the game, you know. That's literally the beach episode. Costa del Sol. They're gonna turn it into a beach episode. It's the beach episode of the anime. They'll cut content? Yeah, they're definitely gonna cut a lot of content. Because, look, I'm gonna go over everything that happens right now in Disc 2. You leave Midgar, you go to Calm. After you go to Calm, you're supposed to go here, Chocobo Farm, cross the marsh, where you avoid Midgar Zolom. It would be cool if they made him a boss, though. Then you go through the Mithril Mines, I'm pretty sure. Can't wait to see Hojo and his Lakoi at the beach. Yeah, right. Mithril Mines, you fight. Well, you don't fight. You meet Elena here. Rude and Reno, I think, are also here. You go to the Mithril Mines. Then you can go to Fort Condor at this point in the game. Probably they're not gonna let you go there though, for the sake of time. They're gonna make you go straight to Junon, most likely. If they made the house a boss, I'm pretty sure the snake will be a boss. Or maybe they'll have him failed by Sephiroth. Yeah, the thing is, this has to be a really long game if they want to include everything. Because after Junon, this is where you fight Genova Life. Yeah, Genova. You fight, what's his name? The water snake guy first. Bottom's Well. You fight Bottom's Well. You save the kid, you fight Bottom's Well. You go to the ceremony. The march is going to be a minigame most likely. Junon, you fight Genova Life. You take the boat. Woo, woo, woo. You get here, Costa del Sol. Wait, over here. Costa del Sol. Let's see what happens here. Heidegger kicks a guy off the pier. You explore a little bit. You can talk to the guy who asked you if you want to buy a villa or whatever. Hojo is there chilling with ladies flocked around him. This is gonna take a while. I'm gonna put on some music. Okay. Costa del Sol. From there, you go to the goal. No, you go to North Coral first. Right? Coral. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you go to Coral next. Or is it Gold Saucer first? Oh wait, yeah, it's Gold Saucer first, right? Because here, by the end of it, you get, you go to jail, which is in Coral. I'm pretty sure. I need to play this game again. But either way, from this area, Gongaga. North Coral and Gold Saucer in the same, kind of yes and no. Imagine you don't get to even fight any snakes. It's just red from the start. Honestly, that would be a big letdown if Midgar Zolom needs to be a boss, honestly, at this point. From this point, you go down here, because after you escape Gold Saucer, you're in the desert. You get the car, the buggy, whatever. When is the Chrono Trigger playthrough? Honestly, who knows? I don't even know what game I'm gonna do next. Presumably it's FF13 Part 3, but I'm not motivated to play it too much. So I'm just gonna play it by ear for now. But for now, we're gonna look at this. So you get the boogie. You go through here. I'm not sure if you can go to Gungaga yet. I don't think you. Most people, I don't think you. I don't think most people go here yet, right? Most people go straight to Cosmo Canyon, where you meet Red. After Cosmo Canyon, all that stuff happens. A lot of stuff happens here, honestly. You meet good old Bugenhagen, the guy on the green ball, floating old man. After that, you go take the boogie to Nibelheim. 15 hours short and sweet playthrough. That's kind of nice. I would have to buy it still, though, so we'll see. Although Steam's having a sale. Maybe I'll check it out. We'll see, we'll see. Also, I've heard it's a really good game, so. But yeah, Nibelheim, a lot happens here also. In terms... Honestly, some of these places could have like 2 or 3 chapters on their own. Well, maybe 2. 3 is kind of a lot. So Nibelheim happens. Then after Nibelheim happens, you go to Rocket Town. This is where good old Sid and his plane happens. You get his plane. Then from there, you have the plane that goes in the water because it broke down. So then here, I'm pretty sure you can go wherever you want. The place you're supposed to go, though, is Temple of the Ancients? I don't remember where you go after this. The new FF7 glitch? Oh, the one to skip, what's it called? The one that lets you go to the mountain? That one? Let's choose another song. Let's choose the full theme. The plane becomes the obligatory ship in every final. No, you still get a what's it called? The airship. You get the airship later on. Yeah, the mountain skip's kind of cool. It's kind of a pain to pull off. I don't even know how it works, honestly. But from Rocket Town, you have this plane. You can go fly around somewhere. I think you can go to... Yeah, I need to play this again. I don't remember where to go after the plane. I know at some point you go to Midial. You go to Temple of the Ancients. That's where you get the black materia. There's just the obligatory update. Yeah, Temple of the Ancients, you get the black materia. Once you get that, you have to go to Bone Village, because that takes you to the Forgotten Capital, and that's where that's just where Disc 1 ends. Yeah, every Final Fantasy systems with airship. I have learned that. Well, technically, the newer one, a lot of the newer ones don't have them. Like, what's it called? Like ones that you can actually like fly around on. I think starting from 10, right? 10, you just selected the location and you just fast traveled there basically. FF9 was the last one. Yeah, right? FF10 didn't have it. FF12 didn't have it. Well, FF12 technically had one, but it's also another teleporting one. 13 definitely didn't have it. 14 is a different story. 15 has a car. Final Fantasy ended on 6 though? Okay. I don't know about that. 15 has a card. Does that count? Alright, anyways. Yeah, Disc 1 ends here. Already, where Disc 1 in the original ends, already a lot has happened. More than probably 18 chapters worth. Because let's say each city is one chapter. One chapter. Let's say it takes one chapter for the Zolom and Mithril Mines. That's 2. 3, Junon. 4, Costa del Sol. I don't know what you would do here, honestly, though. I don't know if that would even be a chapter. 5 and 6. 7, 8, 9. Temple, sure, 10. The thing is, yeah, I already said it. Does 12 have one? 12 technically has something similar to, it's not even like FF10's, because you can't even like go around to different places. There's like 2 set places you can go to. So not really. But yeah, some of these places probably need 2 chapters with how much stuff happens. Gold Saucer is going to be a kind of like how in the first remake, chapter 14 has a bunch of side quests you can do. It's probably going to be something like that. Coast of the Soul also probably will have Coast of the Soul is going to be a beach episode. They're going to have, I feel like they're just going to put everyone in bikinis and swimming attire. If they put, imagine they put Hojo in a thong or something. Not a thong, but like a Speedos. That'd be so funny. But yeah, a lot of stuff happens already. And that's only the end of disc 1. After the end of disc 1, you end up here, you're going to Icicle Inn. And then you go, you go to that, like, what's it called? That snowy area. Where you have to, like, get to the cave. That cave leads you to the northern crater. You can't get, who do you fight here? Don't you find another Genova here? I think you find another Genova here. Or is that later? Something happens with Cloud, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah. Cloud, he like he goes crazy. He goes flying to like the ceiling or whatever, I think. I'm gonna change the song. This is when everyone blacks out, I think. Is this when we get back to Junon? And then that's when you get the airship, I think. Yeah, I need to play this again. All the events are mixed up. But long story short, because then you can go to Wutai also. Yeah, the problem also is if we're gonna get an airship. But chances are, oh yeah, also open world. Those are kind of 2 probably biggest things that are going to influence how the next game goes. Open world is the biggest one. And the second one is like an airship type thing. I feel like they wouldn't be able to do that. I feel like that would take too much like processing power for like a PS5 and even like some top PCs probably to have the whole world, like open world, loaded out. I don't know how you would do it. I'm not a game designer, game developer, so maybe there's a way to do it that would let a game of this quality do that. But before that even happens, we have to know if it's open world or not, which nobody knows. Nobody knows except the people making the game. Maybe we should go ask someone at Square Enix. Hey, is part 2 gonna be open world? Well, yeah. And probably the teleport system, honestly, yeah. Yeah, they had, what's it called? Even in part 1, they had a teleport system with the Chocobo fast travel. So it's probably going to be like that. Like in WoW? Yeah, maybe something like that too. Each continent has its own world. That would be, I think that would be a good good like middle ground, because you can't have a full open world. But yeah, like you said, how if each continent could be like its own instance, I guess you could call it, like how WoW it is, like you said. That would be a good middle ground, I think, if they could pull it off. But probably it's hard, if I have to guess. What is this song that's playing? Hell House? No. Let's have some. Yeah, but basically, yeah, and then the problem is where part 2 is gonna end, because where would it be a good stopping point? You would think that the end of disc 1 is a good stopping point. Actually, no, maybe not. Who knows? Disc 1, the Ancients? Like the Temple of the Ancients? Because if that's the case... because... Yeah, but... Right after the Temple of the Ancients is when you're supposed to go to the Forgotten Capital, where the event that shall not be named happens to a certain character that shall not be named. So I feel like that would be not a good stopping point, honestly. Probably be the worst stopping point, because it's like the suspense. People would be like, why are you stopping there? It's just about to get to the good part. I don't know what happened there. That's where they got the black materia. And that's also where, what's it called? Cliffhangers are what sequels are made for? Yeah, but I mean, at least part 1 ended, had like it was like a complete game. It like ended. It had a start and an end. If you end here, it's like, it doesn't feel like anything happened at the end. After you complete the temple? Yeah, but even so, because right after that in the original, you go... You think they would start the third disc with Aerith? I mean, the event that shall not be named? You think they would start the third disc there? I feel like... I don't know. It would be interesting if they're gonna pull a resurrection or a swapping of victim. It would be interesting if they ended part 2 there, but there would still be too much to do after that, probably. You confused the temple for the city? Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I can see part 2 ending there, especially if they pull a twist. Because then people are like, what happens next? Is she really dead? Is she dead? Is Cloud dead? Imagine Cloud's the one who gets killed. I think they'll have a chapter structure like Remake. Yeah, they're probably going to follow the same system like that with the chapters. And they'll just have you explore certain big areas. You think it would be like that? I don't know. I heard 15 did a thing where it was open world and then you just have objectives on the map. But I feel like if they did an instance thing, it could work. That idea, but I don't know. I feel like open world is what everyone wants, but probably is not possible for a lot of reasons. One of them being like just technical constraints, too much power required. But I mean, yeah, the big question is where part 2 ends and part 3 begins. Cause once you have your airship, you can kind of do whatever. Usually when you get the airship is part 3. Part 3 begins the scene where Cloud and Tifa sleep together at the Chocobo stables. That's the beginning of the third disc. A full 10-minute scene. The third disc is gonna be rated R. I wonder what they're gonna do with that, because they really didn't do much in the original, obviously, because they're like blocks. They just like say a couple lines, insinuating. But the problem with having 3 discs also, and all this stuff that happens, because the way disc 1 was, they elaborate on a lot of stuff from Midgar, which is very good. But now the future parts, these next discs, when you go to certain cities, they probably won't be able to elaborate as much as they did with Midgar, as they probably could if they had more parts or stuff like that. Yeah, we need to see more, basically, because there's a bunch of like side stuff you can do. Wutai, I don't think you don't need to go to Wutai, right? This is kind of just if you feel like it. What if Rebirth ends with Cloud in that weird coma and Tifa going his mind to help him? That's pretty far into the game, I think. Yeah, that's pretty far into the game. That's pretty far into disc 2. There's a lot of ground that would need to be covered. I feel like I do agree that I think that it would be a good climax. Because, yeah, what's it called? The live stream sequence, I think it's usually called. After that, you save Cloud. You could even put a boss in the live stream. You call it the live stream boss or something. It's kind of like how they put some random Sephiroth guy at the end of Midgar when you went the Singularity or whatever. You could make an excuse for adding a new boss in the live stream, since it's kind of like some weird energy area thing. I don't even know. It's the life of the planet, but hey, they can just throw in a life boss. Just use Sephiroth live stream. Live stream Sephiroth. He's all green aura around him. I wouldn't put it past them. Let's not use this song. But after that, you save Cloud. Yeah, I really need to play the original again, so I know where all these pieces fit together. But there's still... I mean, I think that would be a pretty good spot to end it, honestly. Because you could... there's a lot that happens there. A lot of important lore. A lot of important character development with Tifa and Cloud there. Especially with Cloud, like, his self-development, really. Also, how they learn the truth of Nibelheim, I'm pretty sure. Because they go to Nibelheim in his dream. Or in the live stream, or whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of ground to cover in these 2 discs. They're gonna have to cover so much compared to disc 1. They only did Midgard disc 1. I feel like, honestly, I wouldn't be upset if they made it more discs rather than make it 3. Part of me feels like they made it 3 discs just because the original was 3 discs. Part of me thinks that's what happened. Also, probably if it was like 5 discs, people would be upset. Be like, why is it so many parts? You guys just want money. You're just stretching it out now. This is just a cash grab. And part of it is true. But another part of me is like, I want them to do as good of a job as they did with expanding the world as they did with Midgar. But like I said, it all depends on whether or not it's open world. I feel like if you know it's open world, it will kind of the pieces will fall into place basically. A lot of questions will be answered if you know open world or not. That's kind of like the first step, basically, the limiting reagent, if you will. Pretty much. And then lastly, this is also pretty big news because where is it? Where did they announce it? Here. Available next winter. Now, they said FF16, they had the their latest trailer. It's going to come out next summer, which means that next year is going to be a big year because summer is going to be the FF16 and then right after that it's going to be winter. Part 2 comes out, which is 2 big main titles in the same year, in a span of probably half a year, actually, if I have to guess, around 6 months, which is going to be very nice, a very nice year basically. I was afraid that since FF16 was next year, that remake was going to be the year after that, 2024. But then again, they have different teams for all this stuff, so Rebirth will be delayed. If they need it to be delayed, probably it's for the best. If they need it to be delayed, so I probably won't complain if that ends up happening. Because if the game isn't ready, then I would rather them just work on it longer and it to release later than they expected. I feel like that's how it should be for most people. But there's some people who are not as understanding, I suppose. This part of the video is the most played, as expected. Part 2. How many years has it been? Part 1 came out, what, 2019? Why did I click on the calendar? I think 2019, right? Or was it 2020? It wasn't ready before, though. Which one? Which wasn't ready before? Doo-doo. Let's see what the comments say. I'm here for Crisis Core. Such a good game, and I'm so relieved to see it coming to the new gen. It deserves its spot. True. Early 2020? Okay. So yeah. It took around 2 years for between the release and the announcement for this part. This should have been one game. Could you imagine if it was like a 200 hour, one big 200 hour game? Deep down we all know that. It would be cool, honestly, if it was just one really big 200 hour game with everything just all together. That would probably take like a decade to make, probably. When did they announce part 1? Does anyone know? Because I was not aware of this game at all before part 1 even came out. It would have been glorious, right? Just one disc full of masterpiece. That would be really nice. Oh well, we gotta make do with what we got, though. Wasn't FF15 considered incomplete though? And then the DLC is what like finished it. FF15 and Kingdom Hearts 2 were both in development for like 7 to 8 years. Really? I heard FF15 originally was supposed to be another FF13 type thing though. So I don't know if that would have been anything. But I mean, if those games took 7 or 8 years, one full FF7 remake would probably take like 15 or so, maybe. This is how you do an E3 presentation. Deliver everything fans expect and go from reveal to reveal to reveal. Square absolutely crushed the other presentations this summer. I don't really remember the other presentations. So, but I mean, this one was good, so. And plus it was only 15 minutes, which was kind of surprising to me. I thought it was going to be a long one. But they kind of just they cut to the chase, which was nice. They didn't want to waste anyone's time. They were like, you've been waiting, here it is. I remember when discs came in magazines. I bought a copy of US PlayStation Magazine. FF7 was part of the demo, and I instantly fell in love. This was my first Final Fantasy, but certainly not the last. Nice. I actually didn't expect a Crisis Core remaster. Where are the other... Yeah. Yeah, everyone's happy, basically. Yeah, I don't know anyone who would be upset with this announcement, honestly. If you're upset, you're just ungrateful, I guess. That's my opinion on. Yeah, I'll probably play Crisis Core, the remaster, when it comes out later this year. Do you think they'll let us import save data from Integrate? Oh yeah, that's another big question, actually, now that you have brought it up. Because if you can see here, Cloud has the Buster Sword. I mean, that's a given. You're gonna have that. this one's garbage. Ungrateful. But yeah, the question is if you're gonna have all your gear and what level you start as. If it will be treated as a whole separate game, or if it will be like a continuation. That's also important, I think. I'm sure they figure it out for both like battle scaling and like the abilities you have. Because it would kind of stink to... Because in the original game, obviously... Is this an ad? Nice ad. In the first game, obviously, it's one big game, so you have all your stuff. So I feel like it would be weird if you start from level 1 again here, or level 7 as they do it. It would be really weird. Imagine you're doing the I mean, I don't know. Nibelheim flashbacks are different. Even in the original game, Cloud is he has a set gear, so that's different. But I mean, when you come out of Calm, I wonder if imagine if you have to fight Midgar Zolom. I mean, they would probably scale it though. It wouldn't be so much as a problem of being able to kill anything. It would just be a problem of what abilities and what materia you have. Because the problem with keeping all your stuff, maybe it's not a problem. Because if you have fully maxed out materia, you would be really strong. They would have to what's it called? Standardize it for everyone though. It probably wouldn't be an import type thing. Now that I'm thinking about it, because not everyone maxes out their materia. Not everyone picks up every piece of materia. So some people would be at an advantage technically, if that was the case. They're probably going to give you certain materia and certain... I don't know about weapons. Probably they'll give you certain materia and gear though, if I had to make a guess. Yeah, that makes sense to me. With the way this game is, because it wouldn't make sense to have nothing, and it wouldn't make sense to have everything. So there's probably going to be a middle ground where you have certain, maybe like fire, ice, maybe the elementals, and then some healing, and then you'll pick up some stuff along the way. That's my guess. That's my guess for that. I don't... Yeah. That's probably my thinking about that right now. I don't think there would be a better way, honestly. Because like I said, if you had nothing, it would be weird. You would feel weak. If you had everything, you would feel too strong. They would have to scale enemies really strong. And then it would be like easy, normal mode's hard mode. Hard mode is, I don't know, extreme mode. Maybe you start in New Game Plus mode? That'd be kind of weird though. That'd be weird if you ask me. Because if you buy a disc and then you automatically start New Game Plus mode. If you're starting a New Game Plus mode, it essentially becomes the normal mode. The title of this is Rebirth. What do I think of this? Rebirth. I mean, obviously it's talking about how, I guess, in a way, FF7 is reborn because it's being changed in ways from the that are different from the original. They called the Crisis Core 1 Reunion. A lot of people thought it was going to be called, some of the parts were going to be called Reunion. To carry over stuff from another save game. I mean, I suppose, but they probably wouldn't call it a New Game Plus mode. They would probably just call it New Game if they were going to let you import stuff from a save. But I still think they're not going to do that because it wouldn't be fair. Some people would why is this playing? Some people would be stronger than others. They have to normalize it. That's just the reality, I think. It's a different story in the original, that everyone doesn't start off leaving Midgar with everything. But that's because it's the same game. Maybe they can carry over your blue material only. I don't know if they would give you any blue materia, honestly. Because what are the blue materia again? Blue materia. I know elemental's one. I don't think they would give you elemental. Where is this? Here, let's go here. This is not what I want. Here, let's just go with this. It's one game like it was supposed to be. Listen, we can't complain about what should have been. Here, I don't think they're gonna give you any blue materia. Magnify, definitely they're not gonna give you. That's too strong. Yeah, they're not gonna give any of these. If anything, they're gonna give you the elementals, and a healing, or at least some of the elementals and a healing. And then maybe some maybe like an HP up or something. I don't know. Probably not, actually. They're probably gonna give you some greens though, definitely, if you ask me. It makes the most sense. Imagine they gave you ATB boost at the start. Actually would be broken. Not broken, but you would have a big advantage. Assess you're gonna get some point early in the game. It'd be nice if you could start with it, so you don't have to go back to assess. Well, you're probably gonna have to do that anyway, if you're going to try and 100% the game. Chakra is kind of garbage, honestly. Prayer it's an okay, I suppose. It takes 2 ATB though. Oh yeah, what's it called? We're gonna have new materia in the second part, probably. like from the original, has a bunch of other ones also. So it'll be cool to see how some of those work. I wonder if like long range materia would be interesting to see how that works in this one. I wonder if it would be any good. I wonder how they would even do it. Imagine Cloud just throws a sword like a boomerang. Yeah, Yuffie will steal our stuff. Everyone's always saying that in the beginning of part 2, Yuffie will steal our stuff. We've had in the past games that continue from the prequel that you carry over save data. Have we? I mean, I don't really know any of them. But I mean, if you ask me, it doesn't feel like it's. I mean, I guess it technically it rewards people who played the first game, right? I don't know why they wouldn't at least try. It's hard to say, honestly. It's hard to say. I mean, what's it called? Yuffie knows we exist as early as chapter, what? 5? Yeah. In this game, she even, like, sees Tifa Barrett. I think Biggs also. Yuffie. In the first game, or the original game, we don't meet her until, what? You go into that bush. That little forest patch. So this one is connecting things. Remix connecting things more, it seems. In Mass Effect series, you import save files from the previous game? Oh, interesting. Those games have a lot of choices and branching paths. Oh, okay. Yeah, so maybe that one might be different still. Because Remake, there's only one way you can go. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say. But it'll be interesting to see what they come up with. And if they do it well. We'll have to see when it comes out, obviously. Let's choose a better song. What's a good song to play? Let's just play the main theme again. Or Bombing Mission. That one's fun. It's a cool idea, for example, in one of the games, you're getting interviewed and you can be nice. Oh, okay, yeah. It's one of those games, basically, where your choices matter for how the story turns out. It's different, though, for Remake, because there's only one ending. At least, the first game was only one ending. Imagine they made it where there was multiple endings. I feel like they won't do that, though. It doesn't seem like that type of game. She tries to interview you again if after something you have to do, and you're given an option to let it go or punch her. You can just punch her. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Ratchet and Clank used to have you get your old weapons from a previous game. That's cool. The punch is only one of the later games. I see. Yeah, there's a lot that you could go into for how part 2. But like I said, I feel like a big part of it will be based on whether it's open world or not. Yeah, some of the big, those are pretty much the big questions for this part and future parts. What happens with your gear and stuff at the start, open world or not, and then how much can be covered effectively, and if anything will be cut. I feel like it's kind of like a complete opposite if they cut stuff in this part, because in part 1 they expanded on so much. It would feel like almost like a shame. I feel like you're getting cheated if they cut stuff in the future parts. Just having a few limited items transfer over to keep it from feeling like playing the previous game is useless. Yeah, that's true. Maybe they could make it so that like cuz there's some, what's it called? There's like some stuff that you can't miss. There's like unmissable items. Maybe at the very least those will carry over. Perhaps. Like, what's it called? I mean, there's some items that are technically missable, but I mean, if you don't pick up the chest in chapter 17 that gives you twin stinger, that cloud sword, you're pretty much like, I don't even know if you're playing the game if you don't pick that up. But yeah, that could be good, because it would be nice to have a feeling of progression from one game to the next, rather than them feeling like completely separate games. One way they could do is raise the level cap and the material levels. Yeah, that would be a good idea too, because the level cap in the first game was 50. But then they would have to raise it, what? If they want to make level cap 99 by the end of it, they would only be able to make it to what, like 75. Instead of each material only having 3 levels. Yeah, they could add another 3 levels, that's true. Yeah, in the original game, a lot of them have like, what, 5 stars, I think it is. Rather than here you have 3 stars. So maybe that could be something. Who knows, who knows? There's a lot they could do with it. There's a lot of directions they could take it. Yeah, there's a lot of directions they could take it. Probably they've figured out all of it already, honestly. If I have to guess. Probably what they're working on now is making all the other parts of the game, like the other cities, the other enemies. I hope we get to fight the egg, the random world encounter. Imagine just fighting the egg. You fight an egg in Crisis Core, actually. One of the, I think the last dungeon, is it? One of the last dungeons, if not the last. We'll get to fight the egg monster. Where is it? Where's Crisis Core? Yes, we get to fight the egg monster in high definition graphics. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. That and Genesis reciting Loveless in high definition. Yes. They didn't show world travel in this game. They only showed battle in this game, actually, in this trailer. But it's probably going to be more or less the same. Yeah, it's going to be more or less the same, most likely. Bam, bam. This far in development, they already know how they already know how they're doing all of it. Yeah, if they announce part 2 and they don't even know how you're going to start, how your gear's going to start, how everything's going on, that would be really bad. The fact that they released the news for part 2 means they're pretty far in development, obviously. Yeah, we just have to wait. It would be cool if there was... When was the demo for Remake? Gonna go grab snipes. Nice. What's it called? When did the demo for the first part come out? Was it like only a month before the actual game came out? Because I only knew about Remake like, I think it was May or June. No, I think it was June. I think it was like June 1st, the year it came out. So 2020. June 2020. They're pretty confident. Yeah, they probably are confident. It would be nice though. I wonder if it'll come out near like December-ish. Hopefully it comes out like... I mean, I feel like with remake, even if it comes out in the during like class time, I'll probably just play it. Because I don't want to be spoiled. This is the type of thing I will not want to be spoiled about. I'll probably want to play like the second it gets released, or after it downloads. Although the first game release was kind of a mess, wasn't it? A little bit, because some people got the game early. I heard the like stores shipped them out like a couple of days early or something like that. So some people played it before it officially even released. Honestly, I should just order a physical copy if that's the case. Maybe they'll make that mistake again, and I'll get to play it early. Although technically you're not allowed to, right? Probably. You would get in trouble technically. Oh, I wouldn't be able to stream it, right? If I got it early. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Physical copy hacks. I mean, technically if you did that, you wouldn't be able to stream it, but you could, if you wanted to record it and then I don't think that's as fun though. I'd rather just play it on stream. Pretty exciting though. Oh wait, what's it called? Next year or winter? Technically I'll be, not technically. You didn't sign an NDA, I mean, I don't know. Twitch probably would, you would still get banned though on Twitch. It's next winter. I'm not gonna be I'm gonna graduate. What am I saying about being in class? I should be graduated by then. Nice. Now there's no problems with when it releases. Very cool. What else is there to talk about with this? Oh yeah, the demo. When did the FF7 remake demo? When did it come out? Yeah, March. Okay, so it was only what? The game came out what? FF7 remake release April 10. Didn't it get delayed? Was this the original? Was this the original or when it actually came out? Let's go to Wikipedia. Release. It doesn't say. You failed me, Wikipedia. You failed me for the last time, Wikipedia. Let's see. Oh, probably this website. I won't tell Twitch if you just lie about what game you're playing, like right now. I mean, what's it called? If there was someone streaming a game that you don't have, I'm sure there's gonna be people who are gonna flock to that stream, regardless of if they're popular or not. I mean, technically, I could say playing remake part 1, haha. Definitely not part 2. And I could, you technically probably would be able to get away with it. But I probably will just not take the chance. Oh, okay. The remake was announced in 2015 and then it came out 2020, 5 years later. Ooh. Yeah, but I guess, what's it called? When they were making part 1, they made a lot of stuff that's modular or reusable for the next parts, so there's less work, obviously. They can recycle a lot of some of the stuff they make. So that makes sense that the future parts will not take as long. That makes sense. But when did this come out? Mm-hmm. March 30. A playable demo. Oh, okay. So it says the demo was it came out a day before the originally scheduled release date. So does that mean it was supposed to come out March 3? Okay, so that means, yeah, June 10 is or April 10 is the delayed release. So that means we're probably not going to get a demo until like next winter, basically. That stinks, but oh well. I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to wait for a good game. But yeah, what's it called? That's more or less everything, right? I don't think there's anything else to talk about with this, is there? I mean, there's the obvious stuff that we talked about already, like whether or not the end of the original FF7, whether it will end the same way it did in the original or not. Disc 1, that is. The event that shall not be named. But all signs are pointing to that it's going to be different. Like this.
Not the past.
Yeah, where she says the future can be changed. That's pretty much a big giveaway. That's big stuff is going to be changed. But yeah, more or less that's everything I wanted to look at. There wasn't anything else, right? It was just the 15 minutes. I already watched that. Oh, I guess there's, I mean, they just uploaded them separately, right? Yeah. They want to tell a new story, that means it's changing new yeah, they're probably going to, they keep teasing the by showing the Aerith, you know, the praying pose, the white materia dropping. They keep teasing that. So obviously something might happen there. Something different might happen there. Imagine it's all exactly the same. they're just trying to psych people out into thinking that something different will happen. Yeah, what's the twist of the convo? Yeah, the twist, yeah. I mean, in some ways, a new twist is nice, but then I'm sure a lot of purist fans are like, I just want to see what how it actually happened, but in like the super graphics, basically. I'm sure there's people on both sides of the coin, but yeah, it looks like nothing else is here, right? Yeah, it's just the trailers all separately. Why does First Soldier's trailer have 4.9? Oh, okay. I thought that was... Never mind. I thought this was 4.9 million for some reason. I was going to say, why is this less? Yeah. Only 100,000 views, huh? This is big news, though. But yeah. I think that's it. Now the question is what to do. What to do from here. I wonder if this Steam version, where's the Steam version? Oh, it's on sale now. Do I buy the game a fourth time? Wait, technically 3, right? Because Intergrade was a free upgrade. Was it free? Or was it like $10? I don't remember. I just remember you had to buy it was some sort of upgrade, I know that much. Do I buy it a third time or so? It's on sale. It's tempting. It's until July 7. Okay, I have time to think. Seems the best platform. True. Very, very true. I might end up getting this. $50. $50. Anyone want to give me $50? It's 70 originally, so it's $20 off. It's probably the best it's gonna get. So What day is it? The 24th? Okay, I have time. I'll have to remember to probably get this. This is okay. It has the integrate. That's good. What else is on sale? Is Endwalker on sale? I still have to play that. Endwalker. I still haven't played this. I have the not Steam version though, so 40 PC standard. It's still 40. Okay, it's not on sale or anything. I think it went on sale a couple months ago. I didn't get it though. I still have to play it though. We'll get around to it eventually. But yeah, there's a sale going on. I'll probably end up getting remake again for a third time. Are the Pixel remasters any good? I haven't really watched anyone play it because I didn't want to get spoiled. But I don't hear too much about it other than the font was garbage. Yeah, this font. What is this? Beta. Haven't checked. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really planning on playing it anytime soon though. Probably gonna end up playing a bunch of other different type things. Oh yeah, like Nier. I need to play Nier. I hear that one's a really good game. I need to play Endwalker. Isn't there? I think a new patch just came out recently too. Nier Replicant. I have to buy this too. Actually, it's probably the best time to buy all these games. What else do I? Where's your Chrono Series games? Are they not on sale? Are they already cheap as is? The Trials series is also here. Chrono Trigger, $8 or 7.5. Probably I should buy that. Yeah, there's a big sale here. I'll probably, by the time it's over, I'll get a couple games. What games do I have right now? I have 15 I still need to play. 13 Lightning Returns. Yeah, I need to play this. But I don't really want to. I want to and I don't want to. It's one of those things where it's like, why did they continue making sequels of this game? And from what I heard, they were planning on making what it's called. FF15 was originally supposed to be a sequel. Another one. You have too many Steam games, but I need more. I don't have that many Steam games compared to most people, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I always see like people have like hundreds of Steam games. I have like barely anything. It's because I play like the same game. Yeah. I'll probably end up getting some games from that sale. Very nice, very nice. Good timing. Yeah, I'll have to check out what people are saying about the Steam version of the game. Because the Epic version, I think, had some issues with how it runs. Like, sometimes it'll be stuttery or stuff like that. But yeah. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to do other than watch that today. But I am very satisfied. I'm very happy because we finally got part 2 news after many years. After many years of waiting. So I'm probably going to end here. Oh yeah, there's also going underwater. There's also the underwater part. No, I mean, it's in the same category of the. It depends on if it's open world or not. Oh well. Who knows? The only thing we can do is wait. You have over 300 games and think you haven't played a third of them? Yeah, that's kind of like the meme around Steam, right? Steam games, Steam libraries. People are like they have like hundreds and hundreds of games and they're like there's nothing to play. And yet you haven't even played most of them. Bam 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 ba-da-dum. That was pretty fun though. I finally got to, after a week of not getting of not watching it. It's kind of ironic how after so long we've been waiting for, or I've been waiting for in my case, for part 2 news, and I didn't even watch it when it came out. I waited a week. Funny how that happens. Oh well. I hope we get to hear more news though. Hopefully by the end of the year would be. I feel like that's a realistic. Is there like a? I mean, actually, maybe not. It took a year since the first FF16 trailer for that other trailer to come out. Probably next year will be the next news, if I have to guess. Oh well. But I think yeah, that's more or less it. I'm probably gonna end here. I don't really know what the plan is for the next stream. I probably will just end up playing FF13 Lightning Returns, so I can just finish out the story and put an end to the FF13. And then maybe I can get to FF15. I kind of been wanting to play that. I want to see how the battle system is. Also, I want to go drive the car around the big old world. Also, I want to get out of the FF13 world. I've been on what's it called? The FF13 world too long. Oh well. Next time we'll get started with getting out of FF13, I guess. But yeah, that's it for today. So yeah, thanks for watching again. Thank you everybody. I appreciate it. It was fun learning about the future of FF7 Remake, which is my favorite game of all time. I might start playing it again a little bit off stream. Who knows? We'll see. FF13 I'm planning to go back to FF8. Honestly, I need to go play I need to play at the very least FF7 again. Probably what my plan is. My plan is probably this. I won't play FF7 and FF7 Remake again on stream until next year, maybe. Actually, that's probably a lie. I'll probably end up playing it. Probably, maybe I'll play FF7 before the end of the year. Maybe during the Christmas time. It'll be an FF7 Christmas. And then after that, the next year, I'll play Remake Part 1 again on stream. Maybe. These are all hypothetical. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. I plan to play more FF stuff, as always. Yeah, I can't resist the call of FF7. That's pretty much it. Who can't? Yeah, I definitely need to play the first FF7 again, though. As you saw when I was trying to recall the events just from the map, I couldn't do it. And I definitely have, I've missed a lot of stuff from my first playthrough, so I'll probably need to go through it a little bit more carefully, maybe. But yeah, when it comes to it, we'll do it. But for now, the goal is to get out of FF13 world. So yeah, until next time, thanks for watching. Please follow if you haven't already. I don't know when the next stream is, but if you follow, you'll know. But yeah, more or less, that's it from me tonight. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Bam ba dum.